Tonight I thought I'd make a Coopers International Series European Lager. This is the second of the International Series that I'll be making. They suggest on the can to use a Brew Enhancer 2, which is what you can see here. But what I'm going to do, because I'm me, and because I haven't done it yet, I'm going to swap out 500 grams of this stuff here and use 500 grams of pure light malt extract. So it's going to be a really, really malty beer. It is a lager, so you don't really want a full hoppy flavour. And as you all well know, I've malted my own barley, so we're going to cook up 250 grams of that as well. As you can see, I don't have any hops like I've done in the past, but I just want a malty beer. I want to try something new, and I thought, what better to do it with a standard sort of lager. So let's hop to. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to measure out my 500 grams of each. So 500 grams of this, and then we'll take this up to a kilo with me malt. Kilo. Right, it's 500 grams of each. I'm going to sit that aside, hopefully. Yep, perfect. Right, so what we're going to do now, heat this strike water up to, what did I say, 55 degrees. Chuck our grains in, 45. Alrighty, we're at temperature. Put the grains in. Try and make sure they're all submerged. Yeah, we're going to leave that steep for 45 minutes and then take them out, strain it, wash them as normal. I'll heat up my can. I will boil the malt from cold like I normally do, get rid of all the lumps because I am using a malt extract, so she's going to coagulate like nothing else. Put it all in my fermenter, try and pitch the yeast at 22 degrees, yeah, lager, 22 degrees, that'll be alright. I'm just using just going to use the Coopers. I don't have any specialty yeast at the moment, so here we go. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes on the seat. So what we're going to do, strain this off as always. Don't need that anymore. Give myself some headroom. As always, rinse out your grains. You want all that yummy flavour, some good stuff. Don't want to leave any behind. It's all good. I've decided to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to put me sugars and malts, the DMEs, in with the pot. I know it's a bit steamy at the moment, so if I do this real quick it should be okay. Bring this to the boil and she should be good. Let's have some. See what I mean by the coagulation with the steam? You don't want that. I mean, it's pretty unavoidable, but try and get as much of that stuff as possible. See what I mean? This stuff just sticks to everything. Tastes good though. Alrighty. So when we come back, this will be boiling. Got my can in the sink already. Then we're going to put it all in the fermenter top her up with water, pitch the yeast, like I said, at about 22, fingers crossed. I do have an ice block in there, and I've got another 10 litres of water in the fridge like I always do. Alrighty, got all our sugars and malts and whatever dissolved. So what we're going to do now, pour it into the fermenter. I'll open my brew can, pour that in, stir it up, dissolve it, rinse it out, got the kettle boiled, top it up with water, pitch the yeast, and we're done. Here we go. Remember, you want to aerate this for the yeast. Tell you what, it smells good. I reckon I say that every video. Get all this sugar out, all this malt. I know I'm getting more because the water in the pot's yellow again. In she goes. Right. Now I still haven't got a can opener, so I've got to do this a long way yet. Now that it's no longer boiling, it's no longer sterile, you have to make sure everything that comes in contact with your wort is sterilised. Sanitised. Sterilised is a little bit too far. Right. So I've warmed my can up for the last 10-15 minutes. And what I do is an extra precaution, sterilise the top of the can. You don't have to, but you know, better safe than sorry. Famous last words, really. Alright, here we go. Oops, the can didn't pop. Forgot a bit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alrighty. Smell that. Beautiful. Enough. Try and stir while you're pouring this in. It's a hassle, but it aerates it as well.
That does smell good.
Yep. One of the perks. So, want all of this stuff out of the cans. I know I've told you every time, and I'm going to keep telling you. Very, very concentrated stuff. It's got the hop, it's got all the bittering and the flavouring hops in it, so you do want all of it. And oh, wow. If you haven't started home brewing yet and you're just watching videos to decide whether you want to or not, get into it. There's smells like you've never smelt before. Beer will never taste the same again, for the better. Right, got as much of that stuff as I care to get. Straight back in there. Warm. Now there are a few tricks. People just pour it straight in, but they forget about the lid. The lid's got stuff on it as well. Pour it over the lid. You get just that little bit extra. It's a little bit to make a difference. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty, I think that's all for tonight. All I'm going to do is top this up to 23 litres, try and bring the temperature down as much as I can, pitch the yeast hopefully at about 22. You want to pitch the yeast ASAP because the wort's very vulnerable without it. I don't know too much about the science about that, so don't ask. But this is it. This is the Coopers European Lager. I'm still yet to do all the response videos for all the other beers I made, but we'll get around there. Cheers.
Rocky road, it's a double and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt ahead and turn and down the rocky road, and all the ways the double and Mike follow the